Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. People are turning into salt, but before we look at that, somebody needs a new pair of shoes. So we're going to speak to Mushiwu. We're going to mystically connect with her so that we can control her walking around a shop and get her some shoes. I think that's roughly the plot currently. Anyway, hello. There's a bunch of clothes and shoes in that building over there. Oh, but you might not be able to get there yourself if you can't fly. If I recall, there was a woman who asked you to look for a certain pair of high heels. Might we consider asking this demon to find those white enamel high heels for us? If you temporarily align your Magatsuhi wavelengths, you should be able to direct her from a distance. Huh? You want me to get something for you? White enamel lies heels? I don't know what that means. Oh, they're white shoes? Gotcha. But if you want my help, I think I want 500 Maka first. Alright. Yay, I made some money. My name's Mushiwu, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Okay, I'll go look for those white shoes. So you're looking for shoes. Maybe they're in that red metal box nearby. Or maybe they're down in that spot with all those car things. Okay. This is very weird. Well, we will head over here first. I wonder what's in this box. What should she do? Oh, definitely check the coin chute. Huh? Oh, there's something here. The demon found 500 Maka. Yay, Maka, Maka! We'll let her keep it. I made so much money today, I'll put this in my savings. Once I save up enough, I'm going to go on a trip. You should push a button. Nothing happened. Empty cans are strewn about the area. They probably came from the vending machine. Hit the machine. Yeah. Something came out from beneath the jostled vending machine. This is a weird picture. It looks like a flyer. Beautiful white enamel and striking red soles produced a stunning combination that makes these limited edition heels a must-buy. Find them on sale now. Directions: from here walk downhill until you reach the street, where the shop facing the road. What should she do? Leave. Okay, so we're done here? Okay, well, that went pretty well. How do I get up there? Because I can't jump in this mode, right? Yes. Can I fly? If I get the right angle, can I fly? No. Or at least not intentionally. Okay. Head up here. And... hello. Hey, are you here to scavenge too? There is a bunch of rotten canned food around here. It's so good, it tastes just like human flesh. Oh, really? Wait, a bird head and a red body. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Well, he's gone. What was that all about? That was a little odd. Okay. Also, wait a second. That's Mushiwu. That little text thing over there is Mushiwu, the one that we were literally playing as. Interesting. So that's where we were told to go. It's a very odd looking tent as well, but I'm going to do everything apart from doing that first. Let's look at this. Hey, can I take a little break here? These car things don't work anymore, but they're so warm and comfy to sit on. Check the exterior. It's locked. I don't think I can get inside. Oh wait, there's a hole here. One of the windows is broken. It might be possible to see inside. Look inside. There's some kind of book inside. Looks like a manga. The wear and tear suggests it has been read many times. Hey, what kind of story is this book about? It's a romance. Romance, huh? I don't really know much about that. It has to do with love, right? So what is love? It's sweet. Oh, then I hope someday I get to eat some. Alrighty then, let's leave that alone. Bus. Is this a car too? It's bigger than the other ones. What should she do? Check the exterior. The frame is weathered from exposure to the sand and heat. If this thing could move, I wonder how fast it would go. Look inside. What looks like a doll is on one of the seats. Oh, it looks like someone is inside. Is that a little human? Alright, leave it. Oh, I think I know what this car was used for. It's probably used to transfer a bunch of dead people. Not dead ones. So it's supposed to carry living humans? But why? Can't humans just walk if they're alive? Well, if I could use this car, I'd use it to go somewhere fun. The netherworld is dangerous, but it'd probably be a lot safer with a car. Probably would be. I'm going to head back here. I want to make sure that I'm deliberately not doing the main quest, and I forgot the instructions. I know, mind like a sieve. Hello. I don't know why I said hello to the vending machine. Hit the machine. Is it the same thing? Oh, no. Okay, I've lost my chance of knowing. I think it was down the hill and then opposite. So I think the tent is the right place to go. But there is something up to the right, which is something we can pick up. Which is why I'm like, So we can pick up these. Something is visible under the rubble. Reach out for it. I'm a little scared to just stick my hand in there. Can we just wait until we check everywhere else first? Oh, well that's nice. They make it so that you have to check everywhere. Which is nice, because I want to. I guess it would be less nice if I didn't. Alright. It looks like someone lived here at some point. Huh, I wonder if a human wandered into the netherworld here. There are a number of things that might be worth inspecting here. Clothes? You want to look at these clothes? Okay, can you see this? It's a shirt covered with sand. There are several holes in it. And here, this reminds me of the holes I can make with my beak. There are a number of things that might be worth inspecting. Empty can. I have to touch this? Okay. The lid appears to be punctured by a sharp object, but the contents seem mostly untouched. When I'm sucking out someone's brain, I use my beak to make a hole in their head first. Do you want to see my beak? Well, I'll think about it if you let me see your brain. Note. This paper, I can't read what's written on it, can you? You can see the note through the demon's eyes. It looks like it was written by a human that used to be here. It's been a week since I ended up in this bizarre place. I've finally found a spot that seems safe from those demons. The building across from here looks like it was an apparel store. I saw some white high heels among the rubble. My wife would love them. I wonder if I'll make it out of this alive and get to see her again. Okay, we'll leave. Hey, what do you think happened to the human who was here? He probably died. Oh, he did? I guess we're all kind of alone when we die, though. Alright. Well, with that in mind, let's get the shoes. I guess it's the only place we haven't checked yet. Oh, if I knew I was going to have to do something like this, I would have asked for more money. I want 50,000 Maka for this job now. It's like hazard pay, right? Oh ho, it seems I have an uninvited guest. I take it you're the one who has been coming here and stealing from my collection as of late. Eep! There is no need for you to answer, for you shall be minced into meat in but a moment. Yes, you will make a fine meal, perhaps as delectable as that human who came before. Help me! Oh, where did you run off to? I see, you've lured me into a trap, have you? Well, the more the merrier. Now you shall die together! Ha 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 ha. Alright, but, like, isn't Andras incredibly weak? Not as weak anymore, these ones are leveled up. You weak to electricity? I think it's electricity. It is electricity. Okay, Let's follow it up with a heat wave. Didn't get a crit. Okay. Sukuna Hikona, you're switching out for an electricity-based one. Of which I can... Lamia? Lamia. I was going to say I can't remember, but I can. Wonderful. So switch. Tao. Perfect turn to apply a little defense up. Yoko. Hit him. We're going to go for a heat wave. Then we're going to go for a Mazionga. And raise our defense again. Next turn we're critting. That wasn't very much. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Alright. Time. I think they're also potentially weak to light now that I think about it. We'll find out on Tal's turn. But now we can hit you with Zionga. Heat Wave. Mazionga. Mahama. Nice. Gonna switch target here because we need to hurt some of the other ones. Heat Wave. Mazionga. Mahama. Didn't quite get him. Oh no. That might be bad news for Yoko. Might be bad news for Tal. Never mind, they're gathering Magatsuhi. A terrible strategy move because now we will simply kill them. We need to get something better than Heat Wave. It's not really performing anymore, I think. Hey, some Force Gems, and we also get level ups on Quetzalcoatl, which gives us Resist Force, which is very useful. Do we take the health hit? I think we take the health hit here. I think Resist Force is more useful to pass along. Then get Mazanma here as well. Wonderful. Here, this one's fresh out of my stash. You're gonna love it. Lifestone Chain. Okay. I don't hate it. Ugh. Wow, you're really strong. Thanks for saving me. Oh, and here you go. You obtained designer heels. Those are the white shoes you were looking for, right? Teehee, I picked them up while that mean demon was too crazy to notice. So, what are you gonna do with them? You explained that a human from Tokyo was looking for the shoes. Whoa, that's so cool. So you're gonna take them to the human world? You've been to a lot of places, huh? That sounds really fun. I wish I could go on a trip like that. You can come with me. Wow, really? That makes me so happy. I've always wanted to go on a trip, and I bet traveling is more fun with other people. I also feel a lot safer being with you. I'll be waiting by the ley line fountain Tamachi. Take me to see all kinds of places, okay? Okay, so she's a demon navigator. Cool. That's neat. They've got lots of new demon navigators in this route, which is just kind of neat. Okay, let's do a heal here. We'll also then swap out Lamia for Sukuna Hikona, who I switch out all the time and feel bad. I'm like, oh no, he's like, you know, top of our list, and yet we keep switching him out. But anyway, that's fine. I feel like I should either use him or, yeah, not put him top of our list. But anyway, it's fine. Analyze. Andras. Okay. So this one was just a more powerful Andras. It only had force moves, so yeah, if we'd at any point struggled during this, just force resistance would have done it. Cool. And now we can do a save. And now we can... I think this was the only thing we had to do here. We potentially need to do a run for money at some point, but I'm not overly worried about that right now because I just don't think we're going to do... I don't think we're going to need it until the next area anyway. And I should probably do that off camera anyway, because pretty much it's just running through the areas we've already been in. Right, let's use the tunnel. It was somewhere over here, right? There's no way of seeing names on this map, or seeing the whole map. Here, is there? Oh, it was over here. It was just down a little bit. There we go. Right. Oh, it's you. Did you happen to find those high heels? What? Are these? White enamel of red souls. A classy, unique design. Yes, those are the high heels I've been looking for. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, we get 2 lavish demon boxes. Wonderful. And some level ups. Turbo Granny's now level 31. It's actually, like, leveled up to be competitive in the team. Still not something I actually want to use, but that's okay. Hey, I already had the Demon's Essence, so I didn't get it again. I've always had a hard time fitting in with other people. I thought that I could maybe get people to care about me if I became a well-known model. It's wonderful to know there are kind souls in the world like you who care for or even care for people they don't know. I'm going to take these high heels and give that audition my best shot. The woman left. Okay, let me double check that we are done on quests that I want to do before we advance the main story. So, show him a miracle. That obviously doesn't require you to do that with a time limit. This one. Eliminate this person and take her jewel eye. I don't think that's going to have a time limit. That's level 50. That's level 48. Level 75, level 47. Like anything that's a high level, obviously we're not going to be doing right now. Yeah. So, the only one I could see potentially having a limit is this one, and even then I think it's so, like, it's so unlikely. Also, what happens if it, so it's got main objective, right? If I press this, it shows me on the map where the main objective is. What does story objective do here? Oh, that gives you the main story objective of what you're meant to do in the main quest. Oh, that's cool. So that's just all the time. Okay, neat. Let's do a save, and we're going to go to the station first. The reason we're going to go to the station is that the station is not usually accessible, while Jozoji Temple is usually accessible. So it makes more sense to go to the station first, if we want to get the dialogue in the station. Hello.
Hey there!
Why does all this weird stuff have to happen on my day off from school? I really gotta ask a fortune teller how to get better luck. Hello. I forgot something at school, but they wouldn't let me back in. This is just not my day. Okay, hello. Is this some kind of pop-up art exhibition? There was a very detailed statue of a person on that train platform. Looked almost like sculpted salt. You've seen sculptures made of sand or snow or ice, right? Salt's certainly a new one. Anyway, it's a very lifelike girl. Cute too. Whoever made it must be really talented. Hello. Oh, are crows supposed to get that big? I was probably just seeing things. Big crow. We're told about that before. Hello.
Huh?
Are you from Juin High School? My nephew goes there, but I've been able to get in contact with him. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Hello. Hey, aren't you a student? Shouldn't you be at school right now? I don't know, I don't know what day it is. This isn't Persona, I don't have the day at the top. Hello. I don't know why I've been so tired lately. I'm not that old yet. Though I have heard plenty of people saying they've got no energy lately. Maybe there's a bug going around? Maybe. And then is there anything over here? No, you can just walk all the way over if you want to. Okay, gives you a little opportunity to explore if you want to. See the little Jack Frost there. Hello.
A moment of your time?
Excuse me, you're from Bethel, right? Are you the ones investigating the incident?
Huh?
Yes, that's us. Oh good, the higher-ups mentioned a group like you three would be coming. I have some information for you. 3 days ago I saw a Juin High School student lying on a bench in front of the station. I left for a few minutes and when I came back the student had turned into salt.
Okay.
So you were nearby when it happened. Did you notice anything else strange at the time?
Yes.
Now that you mention it, I do recall a large crow sitting on a rooftop near the bench. It was the biggest crow I'd ever seen. I remember being surprised by it. A large crow. I wonder if it's somehow related to the incidents.
Yes.
We can't be sure of anything until we learn more. Let's ask around somewhere else. Okay, cool. So I assume it would be the same in the other place as well. I'm just seeing what we had here. Just some kind of festival happening. Anyway, yeah, I assumed that you would have to go to both places and get all the dialogue before it would advance the story, so it probably didn't matter which one we went to first, but interesting. So we got more crow stuff. We know that there was a crow apparently sighted on top of Tokyo Tower because of this person. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So I suspect that's our next mini-boss. Or boss, I guess I should say.
Oh, Isunokami. It's good to see you.
According to Bethel's investigation, the phenomenon seems to frequently occur near Jozoji Temple. So we've been focusing our search around this area, hoping to come up with a lead.
Well...
We've learned that many of the victims apparently fell ill before they turned. The only other thing we know is that many of the victims were students of Juin High School. I'll continue investigating the surrounding area. Could you question the people on the temple grounds?
Okay.
Okay. Hello?
Hey!
Excuse me, have any of you seen a fortune teller named Agra? A fortune teller? Sorry, no. Why'd you ask? Well, my daughter said she was going to see that fortune teller, but that was 3 days ago and I haven't been able to contact her since. And when I thought about it, I realized she's been sick ever since she first started seeing that fortune teller. I'm worried something happened to her. If you learn anything about Agra, the fortune teller, please let me know.
I see.
That's not the first time that we've heard about a fortune teller. So she started feeling sick and then disappeared. It's possible she's one of the victims who turned to salt. Do you suppose that fortune teller Agra had something to do with it? It's too early to say. Let's see what else we can learn first. Okay, interesting. Hello. Feels like a lot of people have started getting sick lately. I don't know if it's a pandemic or what, but it never hurts to wash your hands when you get an opportunity. It's about making an honest effort, you know? That's always more effective than any weird countermeasure you hear about on the street. Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, hey there! Whoa, you're hanging out with Isunokami and the transfer student? What exactly is the deal? I'm totally lost right now. You sure don't seem like a social guy, but you've got some interesting friends.
What is it?
Salt statues? Oh, is that one of those new tourist attractions they're putting up? I think I'm just gonna leave her alone. Ugh, I'm feeling under the weather. I need to remember to talk to Agra about this. Oh, did you come here because of the rumors? Sorry, she's not here today. Oh, thanks, but... You don't need to be embarrassed. Here, I'll give you a tip. Whenever Agra is working here, there's always a large crow flying nearby. That's how you can tell you should come here.
Hey.
A large crow. We heard that mentioned earlier. This fortune teller, Agra. Could they be connected? I don't know. It seems like a stretch to me that these two things that are happening all the time are connected. But, you know, let's speak to one more person. Maybe they'll give us some clarity.
Hey there!
Oh, Isunokami. Hey, have you seen Hana? She hasn't been back to the dorm since yesterday. Hana? The one who's in our class? Yeah, last night she sent me a message saying that she went to see a fortune teller at Jojozi Temple. And then later she sent me another one. There's a big crow chasing me. Help! Now she's not responding to me. What do I do, Isunokami? Did something happen to her?
Hey.
Alpax, let's contact Bethel and see if they know anything about this Hana. I can't believe Hana is one of the victims who would turn to salt. It's unfortunate, but at least this is a valuable lead for us. So she was chased by a large crow and then found turned to salt afterwards. It's too strange to be a coincidence.
Yes.
I'm curious about the fortune teller she mentioned too. That's probably Agra, right?
I see.
At this point, I think it's safe to say that the large crow and the fortune teller named Agra are probably involved in some capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Why don't we report all this back to Bethel? Okay. It would seem to me like this would be a good opportunity for the game to ambush us with a fight, but we'll see. And you know, I'll save. Let's go. Okay, so no ambushing with a fight because we can go back to a save point here. Although I guess it could ambush us on the way to Bethel. But It's fine. Yeah, here we go. And then we'll go up the stairs. Hello.
Ah, you're back. I take it you've made some progress in your investigation. Let's hear your report.
We heard a lot of reports about a fortune teller and a large crow at the sites where people turn to salt.
A fortune teller and a large crow. So it sounds like these 2 points are confirmed.
How can you be so sure?
As it would happen, we've found more humans turned to salt in this area since I sent you to investigate.
From what we've heard, it seems like all of the victims had contact with a fortune teller.
There have also been reports of a large crow being sighted close to the scene. Given the similarities between the intel we've both gathered, it's unlikely this is a coincidence. The culprit must be a demon, or someone working for demons.
We also heard that the victims felt sick before they turned to salt.
Well, unless we can confirm that all victims felt sick before turning, we'll consider it hearsay for the time being. In any case, after reviewing what we know, that crow definitely seems suspicious. I'm going to have Hayataro track it down. That should give us a good lead.
Interesting that he said he's going to have Hayataro track it down and not Yuzuru. That is because normally Yuzuru would be summoning Hayataro. That's intriguing.
Bethel, Japan will know as soon as there are any developments. In the meantime, you can all return to the dorm for the day. Good work.
Well, we completed our quest and got 6,000 Maka. And 10,000 XP. It is yet another level up for Tau. And Cyrenup. And Hellbiker. So Hellbiker got Life Aid. Life Aid is recover HP after a battle, not important. Great Life Spring we'll replace Inspiring Leader with, so I think we're fine here. Pop one of these and you'll be blazing faster than the Reaper himself. Chakra drop. Wow, he really hyped up a chakra drop. Okay. Hello.
Thanks for your report.
Yuzuru Asuta will be on standby. Understand, this places a burden on you and Ichiro Dazai, but I firmly believe you too can handle it. Aha, he's on standby, as in he's not in active duty. Interesting. Okay. So, the way that he phrased the Hayataro line was deliberate. I think that we are about to have a fight. I just get that, that feeling that a fight is about to occur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the Conan second block. We're going to use the Magatsu rail that I didn't use last time, and we're going to fill up our Magatsuhi. So is it this one up here? I think it's this one. Right. Yeah, this looks right. Then we use this. And then we're just going to pop down here and grab ourselves a little, a little red. Right, let's go. And we're just doing this till our Magatsuhi is maxed. And then we will instantly teleport back. And done. Okay. And now we can head back to... Well, if I do a save here, I guess we can just head straight back to our dorm, right? It's where we're suggested to go. Although, instead of heading back to our dorm, I'm gonna head to the research lab. Because I want to first of all see if there's any new dialogue. Actually, is there any new dialogue on any of the maps? That's something we need to check, because we have to check this now. So nothing here. Nothing here that I can see. Nothing here. So yeah, there's nothing going to be nothing in the high school ever. That's fine. Jozochi has new dialogue. Interesting. Okay. So there is a reason to check. Okay. Especially as we found that these new dialogues can lead to quests occasionally. So let's head back. So, oh, and he's back. He wasn't here earlier. Huh.
Well,
I saw Miyazu's brother around here the other day. He had this really intense look on his face. Did something happen? Miyazu's always said her brother's too serious for his own good, and that he's always tried to shoulder every problem by himself. Especially when it comes to her. It sounded like she was really worried about him, though I guess I can't blame her. He definitely seems like a good brother on the surface, but maybe the truth is a little less black and white. Interesting. Yeah, and this guy definitely was not here earlier. Okay, slightly different version of the map? Huh, or was he staying out of Bethel's way? Do a quick scan around here. I don't think we've got any new dialogue on the overworld, but it's always worth just checking. Yes, I think this is the end of this, of the chapter, so to speak. Like, I think that this is going to be where it then leads into the new map. I'm going to go to the roof. Aha. So, you were okay too. Man, that accident at Takanawa Tunnel came out of nowhere, right? I managed to get out quick, but guys like you and Ichiro weren't coming out at all, so I thought you guys died. Then again, I was covered in scrapes too, so I got carried to the hospital pretty soon after. And now that I've been released, the school's closed. I'm not really the best buds or anything with Ichiro, you know. I guess he wants to be accepted by everyone, but he always does reckless stuff, so yeah, I hang with him because it's fun to watch. Plus, he's from a wealthy family. I'm not losing much hanging with him, yeah? If only he didn't have that habit of checking how people feel about him. It was alright, that was just random dialogue. Anything else at the roof? I'm not really best buds with Ichiro. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Interesting. Okay, we should check in with the roof as well. We'll add it to our list. Did I choose? I chose the same one again. I do apologize. I guess I just really wanted to hear his feelings about Ichiro. Just one last time. Tao Isanokami left the party. Yoko Hiromine has left the party.
Young man, are you all right? You haven't had time to rest since before we left for Dot.
I'm fine.
I see. You're stronger than I realized then. But I'm relieved to hear it. But something troubles me.
Uh-huh.
We saw those students turn to salt at the fairy village in Dot. Now, the same thing seems to be happening in Tokyo.
Uh-huh.
2 separate incidents across 2 worlds. Do you believe the attacks are connected?
Yeah. They have to be. It doesn't make sense otherwise. These are 2 very weird things to happen if they're not connected. Also, do we have a... That's interesting. I just noticed the clothes that we have hanging up in the background. We just have a suit with a black tie. That would imply that we have funeral clothes in the background. It's interesting. Anyway. They have to be.
With a perfect match of such hyper-specific circumstances, it does seem likely that the same culprit is behind both.
Yes.
A fortune teller named Agra and a crow of crows spotted nearby. These clues will lead us to the truth. In any case, we can only wait for Hayataro's report. We'll decide our next move after that. After all you've endured, you must be tired beyond words. Use the remaining hours of today to rest.
Interesting. Just the fact he's having a conversation with us is interesting.
Human lives are so woefully short. They forget, and they have lost the peace that once was. It is a most regrettable truth. No more are the days in which the humans of old lived free. No more do they worship great Mother Earth. Nahobino. This world in which you must live was brought into being when a god rose and assumed the throne. The gods clash over its power, and the victor rules a world in their image. Such is the cycle. Each in their time to mold the world as they will. And yet, the god of this world, the creator, still he was not satisfied with the way things had been. He broke the cycle in a bid to perpetuate his rule. He stripped the gods of their knowledge, reducing them to lowly demons. So he rose, the one and only ruler of the world, his reign infinite and unchallenged. As time flowed on, more came to pass. The people of his world followed him, imposing their will on others beneath. With rule came royalty, and the world split. Those with power, and those without. You can see clearly that the world is fractured now. On one side the oppressors, and on the other side the oppressed, yes. We, the Kadishtu, abhor this divide. We seek only to bring this world freedom again.
Okay. Interesting. I've said interesting too much, but there's lots of threads and lots of vague words being thrown out here. Lots of things that are happening that are odd. Not that they are specifically doing anything that is unexpected. It's just odd that they would... It's like, why are they choosing to give us this information now? Why did Aogami come to us with his thoughts now? Why are they giving us the background on how the world is created now? What are they setting up? That's what I'm trying to figure out, and I can't quite get to it. But the next day...
How are you feeling? If you're all right, then let's head to Bethel, Japan. Maybe they can tell us something.
Okay. Did she rejoin our party? No. Okay. Hellbiker and... I don't like my options here. I don't have any AoE I guess it has to be Siren up. I don't have any AoE I don't have any healers at all. Yeah, I need to think about that. Okay, yeah, that'll work for now. Let's do a save. And let's progress. It's also a new day. Is there anyone new around here? I don't see anyone. Yeah, I'm going to assume there's no new dialogue. Let's go. Still nothing new. So it'll be Hayataro's report being the next thing, I assume. Oh, hello.
Ah, perfect timing. Hayataro has returned with new intel.
Also, Tao is not here.
Locating the aforementioned crow was not difficult. However, there were times when it would suddenly disappear. I suspect it to be traveling back and forth between Tokyo and the Netherworld. I cannot follow it directly, but fear not. After following its scent, I have an idea as to where in the Netherworld it went.
We found a portal at Jozoji Temple that connects to the Netherworld. I'll be sending Atsuta and Dazai, but could I ask you two to go as well? The Saint will be joining you at the temple. I hope you can uncover the cause of this phenomenon.
Accepted quest. Investigate the salt incidents.
Listen closely.
I would like you to join the Saint at Jozoji Temple and find out why the people are turning to salt. Okay. So that's fine. We will go to the temple. I'm kind of expecting something, like they keep, it feels like we're on the edge, like something's about to, about to fundamentally change, but I don't know what.
Sup?
Oh, Zabla, you're heading to that new area of Da'at, right? I was gonna go with you, but there's been a change of plans.
Hey,
Turns out I'm gonna be joining Master Abdiel in the big operation against the Demons of Chaos. Oh, I haven't told Director Koshimizu yet, but it sounds like Master Abdiel chose me personally. Maybe she thinks I have some hidden potential or something. Anyway, sorry, I can't join you this time. Oh, here, I'll give you this to make up for it. 1 bead.
Later.
I'll see ya, and best of luck to both of us. Okay. Again, it's weird. This is another one that I don't know why I was turning around like he would be there. This is another weird one, right? Why would it be like, hey, you are now at your dorm. Now we're going to send you to the university. You're going to be told that Dazai and Atsuta are here. Then you're going to go here and you're going to get Dazai immediately leaving, and then he gives you 1 bead. Like, what are we doing here? This is just wander from place to place to place to place. Was there anything that triggered there? Maybe there was a conversation that earlier changed what Dazai did or something. I don't know. It's all kind of weird. There's something that's just, it doesn't feel quite right currently. And it could just be that the game has odd pacing. I think that's a fairly okay answer for what's going on here. But anyway.
Oh, it's you and Yoko. Did you hear from the director? This is where we can track down that crow that escaped to the Netherworld. I'd like you two to come with me to Shinjuku. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Again, like, extremely weird conversation. We already know that we're going to a new area. We were already told this. It's just weird. Anyway, hello. Are you ready to go?
Let me know when you're ready.
So, I'm fairly certain this means we're about to go into a combat, right? Because why would you ask me so many times if I'm ready to go? So, let's go. So we got Tao and Yoko back. But we have no way of adding them to the team, and we just went through a very weird looking portal. Well, this is new.
So the crow is somewhere around here. I wonder if we have a real chance at finding it.
Let's remember to be careful. We don't know what's lurking around.
New ley line crossing point registered. Shinjuku, Gyoen.
In from Bethel, Japan.
Young man, Bethel has sent us the data that Hayataro collected regarding the large crow's whereabouts. We should make our way there first. Okay. Now, I'm fairly certain this is a brand new area, because I do not remember this at all. Oh, I like this. This is cool. I do not remember this at all from the canon of creation. So this seems all new. Hello?
It is our duty to safeguard this land. In the name of the Lord, we shall grant death to the intruders.
Hello? Also new music to fight Principality with? And Tao and Yoko got added to our party automatically. It's interesting. Also, I was going to say the music didn't seem to be kicking in until we attacked, but maybe it has now. Level 42. Oh. Nice damage. Okay. Mudon? Yep, it's weak to that. Let's do a little cautious cheer. Pass. Sakanagi. Mudon. Killed it.
attacked without trying to hear us out at all. And why are angels even here if Bethel is supposed to be fighting the armies of chaos?
They were genuinely trying to kill us. We'd better watch ourselves.
Huh. Aogami wants to have a conversation. I bet you do. Okay. We got our new analyze for power. Frontline adaptability. Allies inflicted with confusion are more likely to perform the correct action. Also, in here, we get the first look at an ability I really want. And that is White Draco Strike. Or more correctly, I want more abilities like this. So these are elemental attacks that scale off of strength. So this means that we could hit an element and scale off of strength, which is why strength fundamentally in this game feels like a better stat than magic. Because, I mean, you can level strength, your physical attacks are good, you have almighty attacks that work off of strength, you have pretty much every other element that levels off of strength if you want it, right? You can have a ton of stuff leveling off of strength, and the strength ones could also crit. It just seems better. Anyway, that's my talking about which one's better here. Nekomata also wants to have a chat. Something over here. I'm just trying to see what it was that wanted to speak to us. A couple of angels over there, or principalities over there, in the distance. Hello. Hey, mister, aren't you guys with Bethel? Shouldn't you be fighting the Demon King? Yeah. You in Cadaver's Hollow. Must be new essences?
Ah, there he is.
We have Spirit Drain Gems and Attract Pipes here. Okay. We also have new essences. We have Makami's essence. And a couple of other ones. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. We can potentially sell some stuff to you. Awesome. Right, let's leave you be. Also, now we got Tao and Yoko back. Let's want to see. Yeah, so you got new abilities that you'll get soon as well. Okay, and you also get new abilities. Heavy Almighty Attack. Ooh, that's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, okay. Oh, also, something like this. You revive an ally with full HP now, and you have the moderate heal. Interesting. Okay. Then Yoko, you have Energy Drain, which is a weak almighty HP/MP, but previously you had Spirit Drain, right? So this is an upgraded one. You also have Heavy Fire and Heavy Electric. Oh, and Heavy Dark. Okay. So you might already have had Heavy Dark. But yeah, and you have full HP recovery. Interesting. So they have definitely had a pretty extreme power-up between, well, in the last 5 minutes, basically. Let's have a look at the Demon Haunt in this area. Okay. Completely different. Okay. Hello.
Well...
18 years ago, Tokyo was consumed by the Netherworld. Makes me wonder what became of the places we haven't been to. Then again, if it's been nothing but demons here for over a decade, this is probably just a wasteland. Okay. Hello. Sometimes a woman wants to be the one enchanted rather than the one doing the enchanting. Show me what you're made of. Captivate me. Okay, stirring up. Man, I'm so bored. I'm gonna start drawing stuff. It'll be all like, oh no, stirring up is way too cool. Ahaha. Huh. Nekomata? It's not like I can't do good work. I just gotta, like, actually care about it. So now I'm getting serious. Motivated and powered up. 2 more points in strength. Okay. Yeah, salty's not usually my thing. I love sugar, though. If these humans were getting turned into pillars of sugar, oh man, I would go to town on those suckers. Okay. Tao? I have to save the people and fairies that turn to salt. We have to act now. We can't just leave them like that, right? We have to do what we can. And then up here, How dirty and barren is the wind of the netherworlds. I hope my own winds do something to cleanse this filth and bring fertility, even a little. Okay, and then we have Aogami.
A word?
Angels are typically seen as benevolent beings, yet that isn't always necessarily the case. In reality, angels can be cruel, only saving those who adhere to their rules and destroying those who do not. They make for powerful allies, but if united against us, they could pose a serious threat.
Stay alert.
We can never be sure who might become our enemy next. We must be ready for anything. Powers as a Nahobino have risen. Nice. We don't seem to be missing, so I'll take more points in strength, please. The battle between angels and demons should have ended 18 years ago with the defeat of the Creator. Yet the fighting rages on. Perhaps the angels cannot accept their loss, or they believe he will rise again someday. Either way, we stand on Bethel's side in all this. We can't afford not to get involved. Okay. Interesting. So there's a lot of talk about the previous creator. The previous creator, in theory... Also, yeah, we have a demon navigator here. That's weird. Anyway, the previous creator, in theory, being... I'm going to say SMT3 spoilers here, because it is following the path of that, and it seems to be following it even more closely here. The previous creator being essentially God in SMT3. So, interesting. So, yeah, I think previously worked out that this is pretty much the... I forget what the ending's called. I think it's like the Chaos ending of SMT3. It's the one where you had to do the new stuff added in Nocturne, which then makes a certain person win, which then means that there's a battle between demons and angels, and it will lead to this. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff and threads that they're just throwing out here. There's a lot of talk about 18 years ago. There's a lot of talk about things that have happened since. There's a lot of vague talk, but nobody's actually giving any concrete answers right now. So maybe we'll get that in this zone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.